Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how news again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, usai we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program called Colgate right on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also we can discuss issues that we get for the front page of the different newspaper, and after which we can count people where they come and help you for analyze the different issue in their own opinion or view. So we'll go straight to the first paper inside the program this morning, and the first paper where we get now the program this morning now the Watch newspaper. The Watch newspaper say big crack in the APC circle. Another MP subscribes to oath of office. A petit trader wins official mega promo TVS motorbike and FGM activists at war with culturalists. The next paper, now the Gleaner newspaper, we say as the exposed Abdul Razak Ba, Jules Dessau remains legitimate president of Tabital Pulaku. And the petit trader wins official mega promo TVS bike. You as well gets trending in the market. HFC product designed for all occasion. And the first Catholic priest in Sierra Leone and pioneer native bishop dies age 90. The next one, now the Times newspaper, we say Tabital Palako International Sierra Leone, Alhaji Amadou Jules Dessau endorsed as president. Petit trader bags, TVS, Victor, motorbike in official mega promo, and Yete's daughter-in-law expressed doubt over fair trial in Salone. Aja Janet Masaka extend gratitude to President Bill for Hajj scholarship. The next paper na the new numbered we say ungrateful APC, the picture of Cheikuko and Samoa, and the Islamic Development Bank and Finance Minister chart support to agriculture. You as well get top press. King Crown staff in alleged sexual penetration case. Manager AK's name mentioned. History next edition. And you as well get the next paper when the Independent Observer. Former Sport Minister highlights achievements, and Rebecca Blah named a brand ambassador for 2023-2024 Afro-Caribbean Festival. The next paper, the Night Watch, will say APC to publish disaggregated results by polling station. Honorable Abdul Cargo, and over $1 trillion United States dollar needed for food self-sufficiency. Where will the money come from? Precocious parliaments. You get others to read them with the inside this. You get Africa 24, we say relocation plans stand still, Waterloo bombing. SLRA leadership, tussle gains momentum, big split in Echo State, way to solve Salon economic problem. The next one, Awareness Times, we say as people from all walks of life joined Catholic Church to mourn Sierra Leone losses, Bishop Ganda. First Lady interact with women in the media Sierra Leone Wimsal. The next one, the New Age newspaper, we say man arraigned for possession of Kush under the watch of Jules Saw. Tabital Pulaku is a legal entity. Directors of TPI Sierra Leone affirmed, and you cannot fight outside, you fight from inside, says Honorable Alfred Thompson. Trending in the market, HFC product designed for all occasions. The next one at the Premier News, we say passengers bemoan increments in sea transport fare, and Rappaport to run Sierra Leone trade mission. Businessman dragged to court for visa fraud, and first Catholic priest dies age 90. The next one, now the Guardian newspaper, will say who is Cherno Ba, and NGC supporters disappointed. Radio Democracy internal conundrums, and disabled organization praise for Madame Lulu Lucini. Petit trader wins Africell Mega Promo TVS Victor bike, and you as well get Bo City Mayor frowns at street trading. Magistrates arrested. The journey of Olu Jacob. The next one, okay, now all the paper in this way. No, the next paper we get inside the program now the Awuko newspaper. We say happy 25th birthday Awuko, and testimonies from former staff. Thank you, my Awuko, my pride. At 25, Awuko newspaper will always be my home. You as well get, I found a family in an undesirable place. Happy 25th anniversary Awuko newspaper. And it has happened. The story of the execution of October 19th, 1998 reproduced. The next paper, we the final paper, now the Concord Times newspaper, we say today is August 10, a day to remember. ONS security is on high alert. APC threatens disciplinary action against flouting MPs. And FBC student named ambassador for 2023 Afro-Caribbean Festival. And all the people in this, when we get inside the program this morning, we'll take a very short break, and then we'll come with we guest them inside the program this morning. Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, I just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call Colres, as we dey look at different story them na the front page and inside the newspaper. So not forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube. Usai we go bring to una different guests them where they can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again inside we had plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala na we are, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when them cook the soup or plasas where them like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program wey we call Colres, as we dey look at different story dem na the front page and inside the newspaper. So no forget to join me on Monday to Friday, both Facebook and YouTube, usai we go bring to una different guests dem wey dey can help for talk about the newspaper. We are channel for the people, the voice of the voiceless.
Another morning again.
All right, welcome back. Good morning again to you who just joined me. If you know, like and share the program, please consider for do so. This is a program called on YouTube and on Facebook, and my name is Sembe Pierre, the freedom fighter. Well, on the line today, now WhatsApp again, we get Tanko. Well, Tanko, the person we in charge of one newspaper we then call Africa 24. Let's just project Africa 24 for you. So you actually see him. Yes, this is the paper we are in charge of. We're in Africa 24. Well, Tanko done the day with we, and it done the actually help we with your own analysis on different issues that we the newspaper then done the carry. So today we'll start with your own paper, and then we can go on right from there. Tanko, thank you for joining me inside the program.
Yeah, thank you very much. God bless you.
All right. So let's start with your own paper where you released today. Where now the Africa 24. African 24 actually get this one when they say tussle, SLI leadership. Tussle gains momentum, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then you get big split in Eco State. Way to solve Salon economic problem. Let's start with the one with the down. You know, big split in the Eco State. What in this actually the therefore say?
Well, this is therefore tell you say there is serious issues in the terms of area of things that really happen within or one day they organize them every year. That are the most important thing because you know see everybody gets your interest. So you must expect that kind of thing and the way they happen around that because politics they infiltrate, other things they infiltrate, this now the order of the day now where they happen all over.
So you basically talk about the country them now the ECOWAS region.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course. That now the most important thing. And you say they see it in the happen right now, big splits they happen in terms of it, even for meet together, for put things together, for take action. So now big issues where they happen. We are in everybody are aware for say in the next 2-5 years, ECOWAS, if they're not map, it will be a problem because of a split could take place. Based on this democracy, WBC is undermined by other leaders than the country, Africa, especially West Africa. We are in the final say people in the kind of form of democracy, but they are the dictator in their own set mind. And it just come democracy we play on now. We are in the vote of the people and no matter again. What's important is me Didi I know here for do I empower 2-3 institutions in my own country. I take over back I continue. I go Didi maybe 2, 3, 5 term, 6 term, 11 to me more now with do. They are just imagine like them Cameroon. Paul Biya, the time we don't talk about even the other countries ABC they see democracy in dictatorship regime now they see right now in Africa. So these are the things the ABC they see ECOWAS for split one day sometimes. That's not a projection we just do now in newspaper.
Because I don't know waiting at the different waiting because everybody they try for adjust the constitution na in your country for fit in your selfish desire. Like Paul Biya we make mention of, it don't even turn picking back na the power as it don't be it don't seek out of what called dementia.
Of course, it happened all over the place. Now called big man rule. come team up, take and say bo, me get power, we will do what I want to do. Because if you find out say African leaders they don't get interest towards the people because the social services they will deliver in terms of transportation, education, health, talk about even jobs. They talk on the manifestos all over Africa, Sierra Leone, Senegal, all over the place in the app right now. So the final say ECOWAS get for split, even the SADC, and then by the face the same thing. We go to the south region of the West Africa then by the face the same thing. Even West Africa the same thing because of one the leaders them they get interior motive and kind of power for seek their own interest, for seek their own nearest people near them. That's the only thing in the sick boat. So conflict will always arise on the own organizations they get. So the final say the peace, they preach peace, but they are not peaceful because of one. They need to go with what democracy say. Like a country say they stay so. Like democracy, real democracy make it stay because the social amenities in there. We not need for talk about big things again in terms of democracy. Small things. Talk about social services where people in need. Very important.
Water, light, health service, and other things then.
You know even actually now just rhetorics and talk about the talk. Transport people like one and still in the sofa, the finance people in the sofa in the
So let's just take you to this particular person where just Umu Jalo just don't comment it say ECOWAS na damn hypocrite body. What do you think?
Actually is right because ECOWAS, even like just imagine they come Sierra Leone, when they come Sierra Leone, they meet the political arena very tough. ECOWAS say they just can't observe, they don't come for can dictate. So automatically they don't create more leverage to Maui business and say you don't plan everything for them win the elections. So no we know the so ECOWAS now just a play bulldog. They just talk and they act. So now right now they see if you go Niger. The people in the challenge they say no, we here say we're satisfied with the regime, no need to now. So this is the whole concept. See, so that constitute is actually in place because of one where they see a very very bad leadership on the ECOWAS. Now even within the ECOWAS members in the caution, even the leader when Tunubu for say the man not legit because of one EU election back the problem. So this is the issues we have in West Africa.
So, but this is the problem, and that's why this particular comment from Umu Jalo very day in place. They will not say Tunubu according to them not legit. A lot of concern they around them. The same thing goes to Sierra Leone and Madabio, but yet still them people here and they still put in a position them. As immediately Tunubu win election, it become the chairperson for ECOWAS. So waiting the all the talk, it's like they all are the same.
Like the same thing for just come. One the ECOWAS they will change their own mandate. Waiting for doing for change and for review. I'm now for say well ECOWAS if they don't get a real ECOWAS system, ECOWAS forget an electoral independent body. Maybe see they forget and they can conduct elections in African state, West African states there. Maybe say they come for see who they can conduct elections. See if not to that, would they end up forget elections CBC now for just go to the pool. The most important thing now Africa what they see election are just like when they say in the act film. When they go vote, when vote not important again. It happen all over the place. So this is the most important thing in Africa. People they go vote now, vote they reflect.
Okay, so since you don't reach that one day, this other person when G4 say he say I dey wait for you waiting Mada will say today as instead don't tiff election. So you expect anything from Mada on that particular issue there? Because as far like similar thing they happen right now in Salon, you know, where we hear the police or other security agents then they say, you know, people them want for change, you know, a legitimate government where people them don't vote for already. What do you expect for you for Madabio on that particular Nigerian issue there?
Well, because with the major issue, one thing they come for take to be part of the decision making. So it's like we are questionable because you see other countries they don't go, they don't meet 1 to 3 times. But Sierra Leone they among don't really understand what the ECOWAS they about whether we are not interested, we are not legit or we are legit to stand in a question of the day. Because when they take decision, they call all head of states, then we go sit down, Siam, everybody Siam all over the world, but they not call we. Mean we are questionable to some extent in terms of your own leadership. That I believe so.
Okay. It is Kabi increase the volume of your set. We get sounder and sounding for everybody. Okay, let's take some few more questions and comments. I don't know why today the comments really they go towards the discussion. So let me look at this comments. Yeah. Hold on, please. Let's just watch this thing. Just don't flip up quick one. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, so let's just watch the thing and they can very fast, so then they jump. All right, let's go down quickly and say, I see something where you don't jump quick one. Sorry for that. So you may guess into other people there as well. Okay, this one when Alaji Fuller say ECOWAS is obsolete. As far as West Africans are concerned. In other words, they know they exist at all. This other one, oh yeah, don't jump again. This other one from Miriam John say ECOWAS is not doing anything at that West African region. That's why there is coup all over the place, and it's really sad for our people now. From Facebook comments them. And this one again say ECOWAS. Sorry, where is it? Okay, ECOWAS is no longer fit for purpose. Mohammed and Kamara na Facebook na dande. So what you take on them comments here as well? We will be the final two. We'll move on for.
So actually, what people say, ECOWAS don't feel that na the bottom line, ECOWAS don't feel the people in now West Africa, because most of the things we I just don't analyze. People then they expect much from that body or do the needful in terms of elections. Because which people understand, you want the cast observers as long as they don't give them a per diem and they protect the per diem, that are the most important thing. I think the only elections we see say get so much controversy now like Zambia, we see yes, the two parties they all agree, say yes, there's a real transparency. The most important thing with elections in Africa now, there is no free, fair, and credible, transparent elections now West Africa. Again, everybody we see myself here go there, I just strive for. If I come to power now, like Africa now, the new era now is the state capture. If I come to power, which I remember, I empower the judiciary, I empower the electoral body. Before I know see now the election they come, now protocol on people and go vote, we then vote. Then they count the votes. Now waiting the feel like they do. Now they happen in Africa. So ECOWAS will come on board. But let them change the strategy and the mandate for say we are foreseeing something bad with the happen in Africa. So we are democracy in Africa, not only under America democracy, look what happen. Donald Trump make all kind of way. But where democracy they operate in America, they get state institutions there. We they do the right, they do waiting for the people they need. Everything so far become peaceful. They see a change, maybe say a very good change. You talk about even like other countries, maybe say they see, maybe say democracy they prevail. So democracy, people they use them for come to power. When they come to power, they capture the institutions. Maybe say the democratic state institutions. They really checkmate them. They make sure that they put their own people in there. When they put their people in there, nothing for say opposition or talk. Nothing they will do. They under siege you. Automatically not gonna do. So that's the concept now in Africa. So ECOWAS, now team BC people are not believing the game. Now I feel regional body, maybe say no able do nothing.
Okay. So let me look at this other issue now. Your paper will be the last issue I will talk about. You say SLI tussle. Maybe I will mix the two because the issue they look attractive today. They say SLI leadership tussle gains momentum. Then the fight for the top position.
Of course, yes. There is a serious tussle.
Then they fight for the position, but they know they fight for make sure say the city and other places and they in a very good condition.
Well, the most important thing, say the institution there see alone for now. We see the concept we don't see so far. If you see you support the person, maybe say I support you, you come to power, automatically they expect you for give me appointment. So like we to understand people and they don't support the power that be for now. Them back once, other man is taken from the other angle, a relative. Because the most important thing, SLRA, they are making money, huge money. We have the tossulude, any salary institution we say tossulude money they do. So everybody they fit for that position, they for like get them because they reach itself within 1 hour, 2 hours, don't make an up because they get a lot of free for make money at SLRA. So tossulude, and a place CBC is very, very, very challenging. Because and they make money every day because just imagine they get all kind way for track. Motuka them license, then get the department, then get the traffic department, they get all kind of this way. If you go to SLR, you see a lot of motuka them park, people in the body for license every blessed day. The final say they are making money. So the tussle of leadership get for be tense because everybody want on that top position they for let be in control. See the back at it. So now competitive appointment and did it. Not to foreseen by merit at times, now competitive. You support me during election era, I compensate you. So now any work there. So either the tussle they happen now. Not to know a lot of MDs in this country right now they happen. All are competitive appointment. Not get where they for say well, this one in advertise them or say this no na competitive. All over the place.
Okay. So let me go
before
to the...
and now when I say they happen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me go to the next paper where we're in the Concord Times newspaper. The Concord Times newspaper say today is August 10, a day to remember. We get anything for member?
Well, we say reflection of what happened the last time. We that August uprising happened. That you see at that the editorial policy they have
exactly.
Taking a flashback.
Exactly. Yes.
A flashback. So I believe say that day it not be easy for Sierra Leoneans in the country, especially OBD in the country. It's so challenging. But thank God, I believe say God makes it possible. Some of us still survive. That's great. So now just a flashback in that area, the Aki Sokso.
Okay. And then you get a lot of things them way actually they go on right now. We, for example, inside this August inside Sierra Leone every other time, nothing than the way we're not able to understand. August in Sierra Leone, if not to the young ladies and the pool and nude video, you go see, mudslide, you go see, rain, you go see different other things then from this same August 10. Sorry, not to just August, just August. Waiting not the problem. Why every year August gets problem? And now as we talk, so this August, don't carry it waiting and say alleged coup attempt in the country. We make them the arrest senior military and police officer, retired as well as serving, including civilians.
Well, August time memorial from Monobon itself. August you get issues in Sierra Leone. Even you say we know because August you get issues in Sierra Leone. August you talk about the most slide, you talk about TV, the August you talk about other things there so far. But I think we need more prayers for that concept to change from bad things to good things. Now why yes for August now. Few things will happen at this country. Look at the pray. There are good things that happen inside August. Actually, indeed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So according to the Salon police, then they try to prevent that same ugly incident day August 10. So that's why they say they get intelligence say August from 7 to the 12. People get planned for commot and other people get planned for disturb and attack. Government institutions them. And I know you're aware of that press conference day of the police. And as recent as then there's a Monday, we understand say one former police chief by popular name Yeti, they are as well arrested in Liberia and they don't hand over to Sierra Leone government.
Yes, that they call a press conference around brief the media say so intelligent and get they don't hold about 17 people where they suspect say XYZ what happened. Well then security issues. They know better. Which they briefly and which they say is subject to investigations. So those are all allegations against the people until them beyond all reasonable doubt in the court of law, if they're guilty, well, we know yes, within the police they allege and security allege is true or not. So for now, I believe say we only follow up the investigation closely for see what they happen, which are the outcome of that. So now that's no more we will say about that for now.
Okay.
We don't go and prejudice or take
Very correct. But we
for
see conflicting statements in the camp. You know, for example, you know, the Salon police say they don't hand over that particular person to them, but the commissioner, it's like the Liberian police very deceitful. They come out clear to them people, them, including the Human Rights Commission, because the chairman for the Human Rights Commission of Liberia talk say the person still there because now that's the police tell them, and in believe waiting the police tell them, but just after that, just before that one, they will be there. The Salon police IGP say they don't receive them because we understand and get intelligence. Say then transport them 9 o'clock on Monday night for carry time inside Sierra Leone. So how it like about we police force them, including this one self now that just they do investigation. Nobody know they understand what they happen. And now ONS, according to the Concord Times, ONS say security is on high alert. But how people are for not afraid with this kind of words and things that way they go all around so?
Well, what the pray God may at least sanity they are peaceful really they pray because a country peaceful development they take place. Because a country we not peaceful development not daily because now morning the investor necessarily they come or say they count their own money or can invest, they will be scared because the finance say that country there's a fragile peace. We don't need fragile peace again, we don't come on that level. We need now at least peace we go count job, peace we count development, peace we count unity, peace we count progress now once. So we pray God made our attention, they not continue. We are the common money we see security and personnel in our streets, not fine. We need peace sharing, at least we need development, jobs, because people in a job that they look for right now, but in this country, jobs are not there. Jobs are not there. Jobs are not there. If you job there in the morning, everybody will get you. We need farms there, we need investment, we need industries there. Also, the kind of situation I want. We need a proper way of making things people in life better. Social services for the where people in live like back. People are proud for say well, I go live in a Sierra Leone boy. We see everybody they sick. So man is sick, temporum they go die in other man country because of one job. And Sierra Leone for now there's no job. So we need peace, we go count job, peace with the count unity, peace with the count development. Now we need in this country. So we pray for let that happen. We continue to pray about that in the future.
All right. Continue for the week. Read the program where you watch right now. Now, Koreas on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, how to discuss issues them we get for do with the front page of the different newspaper them, and we're not able to look at all of the front page them. We can just take few of the front page them where we get big issues them where they go on. But I'll ask you this question: except for you, Night Watch and other few paper them, we see one particular issue the way they go all around, like the same topic, the same headline, the same issue now, like plenty newspaper where, for example, Tabital pour l'Arco International Sierra Leone. You are aware of that particular company there or what?
Well, I'm not to get a clue of that yet.
So when you get issue when like 4, 5, 6 newspaper they carry the same kind issue with the same kind headline, what in that can mean? Because I don't see several times and some people they blow their own self on or other things. What in that they can mean as you not possibly in charge of a newspaper?
Well, meaning there's something we they have to investigate. We maybe to get knowledge over the society not get knowledge over. Don't go tell for women society no. So newspaper always in the carry the same banner headline on issue. There must be something fishy where they try for investigate. Be very very tough. So now that's not the secret about the whole.
So it could be fishy something where they investigate, or at some point the person where they try for put a story out about can don't say okay I need front page. How much it will cost?
Well, you get what you call promo.
Now the word that they have been looking for.
I'm going to go promo headline. We're going to call investigative headline, and also get what you call catchy headlines just forget the people in mind.
Yeah, because
So,
the question I will go ask now, Jules Leso, for example, remain legitimate president of Tabita Pulaku. The question where you go ask now, who's significant where this particular company gets to Sierra Leone? What thing they do, all of them things in there, you not go see them, but instead you go see, internal fighting and other things. And so who's significant way for make newspaper them, several newspaper then they put them na front page.
Well, maybe like you are saying, maybe a promo that a paid up front page headlines, wherein the people in Goron say, well, Lord, lay this thing to rest. When I promote you, one can do one XYZ. That's not the editorial policy of the one that we get their own newspaper. Again, because it's a way business people they come, they need promo. So they go pay for the promo. But what people they want to see, not to that more. If you business policy don't come, they don't promote you. When people don't see reality, without investment, don't see how much people they don't employ. You don't take 1,000 people in for the job, yes or no. You don't take 5,000, yes or no. Now that's people they want to see, not to waiting again. People here don't write what you. We come and invest now, but they see a lot. They come. At the end of the day, they don't promote there. They don't sign the agreement with government. We need to see people and they get to see a job because now the reality on the ground is the money see alone is small. If this money work, they say they work. If this money work, they work. This is a very important thing. Not to say come with a maybe someday they come, they get different motive. Or they come in form of they say investment for a different motive. Because don't say lots of people don't come and they say investors is nothing. Not like waiting they happen. Talk about even this why rest they go up right now. Don't talk about Tamaboom. Tamaboom, don't kind of launch but Tamaboom may exist. Get the point. Now a ghost. We are in Tamaboom, they expect now rice for day. Yesterday, me buy rice 400 half bag rice 400,000 news. The full bag rice right now is 800,000 news. Why that will happen? Because of the rice farm nothing happen. Rice farm no day. So this is the problem, these are the issues that they create all the things that we talk about. Talk about insecurity, talk about this, that, and that's all they create that because of one. People they never get waiting then they eat for a day. So it's a serious problem. Affordable things and all day. People they suffer on them thing and do. So it's hard. So if you come as investor, not to come market to the people, put something on the ground, people are able to see the reality of what they have.
Since you talk about rice and other things, then Marabio don't say this in second term, but he get it and call feed salon. So according to the Night Watch newspaper, this is now what they say. They say over $1 trillion United States dollars needed for food self-sufficiency. And then they get a very big question: where will the money come from?
Well, that's a question mark because one thing we can always say, manifestos, rhetoric, na Sierra Leone. Not all manifesto na rhetoric go within the ground. If you say they are not working, manifesto now will just do a canvassing, talk to the people and say that this one can do. This thing they happen at the ground, no. Even you talk about even the first agenda, the first term of President Bio is the education. Because we monitor the free quality education. And they tell me, brother, if you go, the exams in the system are social media exams. We are in the final say, the picking them, even they get the WASC. This WASC and they get everything, but then they pass, they see picking they pass, they get A's, B's, C's. But they never defend the WASC we get. Now, exam, they don't cancel to the university. A majority fail the entrance exam because of they cannot by merit. Then the city SWAS exam, you also imagine before the paper, for example, we monitor mathematics. Now one school and call it Makolo after Waterloo. Before the exams they come because they always they are then group there. The question don't come, everybody don't set. Then they pay if it folds them. Put her inside the hall and imagine. So the final say the thing just talk, but the thing here is the final say even the education, when at the first term of the first flagship of President Bio, they get big question marks say they not succeeded because one, picking them, there's some Bokune will write even simple letter. Maybe say some man don't get once and I don't pass. But even simple, make as a simple formal letter. See, formal letter, this job I need to write. Because of what? The result will they get not by merit. A job because of many say, let them go, let my people go. It's a serious problem they get right now in the educational sector. So very, very tough. Very, very tough. So this is the most important thing. Manifesto toxicity issue, but the individual will get 5 years, 10 years, they go. He left this man with his paper. This man, this time, some card now they take to the wall. They take to any side one go, anyone bluff. Why not even defend now? This is the critical area because of one. The teachers and say for they teach, they are not happy. They see the final say the touch place now the government assistance school. They monitor them. All until they put publication on that for say this now waiting they happen at the exams wall. This now they happen in the exam. So if you talk about for now second time say food, well the food. We'll talk about this Tamabun first. But Tamabun, if you don't launch them, they say Tamabun can create more job, more food. But then for the season, harvest season now. Harvest season now. We are the people in the eat now. The cereals don't go down now. Have bag rice for bill like make us say 100,000. Full bag rice for bill like 200,000. But the thing is skyrocket. So where are we going? But the question, the manifestos of this particular people, they can talk to we, rhetorics, talk to we, flamboyant talks. These are not the things we need. We need now little things the way they happen to sustain for live a better life. What you make all my one go? Some man will see some bank come where you win DV go overseas. Well, like I know it's again. There's a problem. It's a big challenge, my brother. So those are all manifesto capturing the minds of the people. We follow up the campaign trend. If I want to see some money come, then get anti-shit, wear, the international committee say, yes, well, I get a crowd. At the end of the day, they didn't have sticks right now, they never get jobs. So, man, small push, they don't. Just imagine. That's all day. So, this is a problem, a serious problem, my brother. Now, that question mark when the newspaper put is very correct. See?
All right. So, this same paper we will move into let's say APC to publish disaggregated results by polling station, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, and this same thing I think we the National Secretary General as well don't talk about, and then this come as a result of as all this debate we see the member them of the elected member them don't they go and take oath of office. So for example, you get Honorable Thompson will say you're not going for fight with the outside, but you will fight with the inside the House of Parliament. The exact word of Honorable Alpha Khan. So what are you take on this of the APC stance for now?
Well, their own stance make a very good stand for let democracy prevail. But then say a democracy. Thank God, the Queen will follow up the elections, polling stations to the tally center. So if they go according to what the Act say, let them begin count from the polling stations. They're almost satisfied. Then go to the regional level, almost satisfied. To the national level. So if that not happen, that's not the root causes of this whole saga. The whole saga done it because it not happen there. That me will go back to the drawing board, talk about say this thing for start from the polling center. So the polling center result now they reflect to the regional center. Regional center reflect to the national center. National, come to the pronouncement. It just like we became sent in a school. Then they get assessment. You take test, you take assignment, you take a final exam. So all that you do for count systematically. But if not count systematically, there is a question mark. Now make you see everybody, majority of people we monitor, both national and international, say elections not question mark. Transparency no day. There are issues. So those are the things we say at APC hold on to. And indeed we follow the you see not happen at the ground. Wherein they say that all the start with they say, well, these things don't make sure that they are manually. They say, waiting the ECSL is called press conference, they talk, and waiting happen at the ground are two different things. Even go at the police centers there, the fathers is married and say, we ECSL, you don't say, well, then man they are, if you get voter ID, register, unless you need no the register, it votes. But it not happen. Get videos there, ABC, we all video, we did it because we covered the ground because make sure that I take accreditation. So it not happen. So those are all the issues. If you don't address the issues, then they call for peace. You know they work. Because peace, we identify the issue for before call for peace. Those are the solutions. Just like a massive foot, I say sorry, identify, I conscious and sorry, so automatically move on. But if they call for peace, you know, address the issue, we come the problem. There must be issues around will be able to solve. So these are the things. The APC stay, then stand on, because everybody send their own representation. New send, SAP send, APC send, all parties, 13 parties they send. So everybody get their own results at the polling center. Maybe it's anything they start. So now they will not do the whole thing. Regional, they can't do national. But if it not happen so, they get them kind of confrontation. Where if they get a very the parliament, not to parliament to expect or be, but then they have for the scene, something to go on, move on. There is a question mark. So believe say the hotel will resolve and let the country move on. And that's what they expect.
All right. The other paper say when a Guardian post say NGC supporters disappointed.
Well, NGC, the leadership, I first feel that it was forever go to the elections because the leadership waiting the count say income for be a third force. Talk a lot against the two parties they meet. But in the end, they betray them or join the party they don't criticize. One party winner, the ruling party for now. So then get for be something is going to over. They all scatter. But people last they say NG50 don't scatter. So then scatter. So now by the time for the expect now, and then party they need to come together be a third force or fight their whole party there. Automatically you go join the same people always say Lucien Alassane. You go join Alassane. So what if you say now Alassane on you big job. 11 people are in limbo and they don't follow people and believe you and trust you say am I credible, am I don't work in international status, come for can't change me. At the end of the day, you fail them. So now you fail leadership they get, fail politician there. So this is not the issue with the boy.
All right. Okay, we don't come to the end of the program today. And what do you think say would be the way forward? Even with the boycotts now, we see the APC member of parliament, then they go back in the parliament, we don't get second member of parliament, and we understand say more they come. But the party still say they stand on them position. You think say the real big crack there within the party, or they were able to fight the battle together?
No, well, in this case, because they see the people that win at the constituency, they try for the votes from the MPs when they go to parliament. Say they no deal with them because see that recently happened. They storm scene. You say the particular structures. They get a constituency chairman there. They get a zonal chairman. They personally say they no deal with them. So meaning. In the MP, how they work, or they're expecting a constituency for vote up, it happen in parliament. So if she say the MP na money, they follow the money because the people they give power. Not to give say power, and the people they say, wait, we don't give you the mandate. Wait, something is wrong. Just like I apply for a job, they don't take you, they say wait first. But if you say they go, the people they don't now don't put press release say we know they with you because we say we agree. We agree with what happened. No try solve and force. Nothing they go Time for us solo and force. You say no, we dey go now. Meaning they seek you interest than if any day. So now this they happen now. They see the people person yesterday that constituency they win a Konguto. Konguto we cover something Tengbe town there. Either Tom see cover. So this now the issues we say they get for tell on her because being a MP no go by yourself. If you know say you popular, if you don't become independent, stand independent, go win. Nobody may question you. What you do no more, boy. You go under a very popular party, then give you the mandate, ticket, then convince the people and then vote for you. When you vote for people and say now, okay, we not satisfied with this kind of result there. Wait first. Not saying that they go, but wait first. But if they go now. You go now, the people and buy people press release, we know they work with you. They all on sign up. Constituency chairman, constituency secretary, they all on call a meeting, say we know they work with you. So the MP say they can work now. Where they talk for? This is a question mark.
Okay, so last yes, that is it. Last, I'll bring you back and point the light to the media. As the how you call them, the Guardian Post, you still get this paper when at the Guardian Post, then count this issue up where we don't begin to discuss here the other 10. We say radio democracy, internal conundrums. So conundrums. So basically, get for those you follow the issue of 98.1.
Yes, of course.
So what do you make up of that? Resignation of the manager, the deputy, the senior producer, other producer, them taken down to presenter and reporter them. And then now staff they point finger on the board chairman, Dr. Julius Spencer, even when they make other civil society people and they say Julius Spencer need for resign from the board. What do you make up of the whole issue they already unfold?
I think the thing here is the consultant to the that consultant, there is a suspicion say the consultant it get political link. So this is not the whole issue.
Okay, then the consultant manager.
Consultant manager.
Yes.
So get political link. And
how you get political link?
Now that's not the suspicion they get. See.
Okay, so for me, what you know, the consultant manager now the big brother of Solomon Jamiu. You know, when a former minister, deputy minister of information now spoke na the press secretary for Marabio.
Yeah, of course. That's not the whole issue. They say a man, and then two, they say their own culture they get at least we don't do in a democracy for 10 years at least. People will be act in that position and then qualify and then know the job and then stand for an independent job. All politicians, all any IB, they checkmate you, they ask you critical questions. But the board come with somebody from elsewhere. Come, this is the suspect say now politician under the ground. The management can work with that. They can say this thing now mostly. So that's all they see in the background. So in that state we see they say even the board chairman may resign, and they even advise maybe people to work with the board within at 19th. So the issue and this point and then kind of stuff that they go, but let them build other stuff there. You go make 19th map the big problem. Now a long-term saga if you don't do it. Yeah, they just can't spark at this particular time. So to me, now independent service station, checkmate government activities. Never government in a power. Because any government kind of power, they use that medium bill or critique the other government in a power. So if you come in a power, then can still normally experience in 1951. The staff they no agree. So I mean the big staffs they go. They write everything, they explain everything about the decision. They say the decision, politics will overcome. The sense we are independence, they are stake. So some man they take and say no, I go find another survey we say we get the freedom for like to discuss the issues thing. So they need a serious reform. The board then take and say they able manage the situation, or they will manage the situation may resign, because now board will be say, even they even complain at the letter, they say Splash gets a representation. For that representation, they have it on vacants for a very long time. So that all a serious problem with the board. So
Okay,
these are the things.
Tanko, I'll be actually saying that the last thing that we'll talk about. But since we talk about the journalism field where you belongs to, we see another issue come up recently with regards AYV top presenter and top senior staff. We na Samuel Wise with regards some issue of money where then they reprint dollar as well as leones. You dey follow that issue there?
Yes, they will follow up. We see the unfolding issues which they go on. However, they say money laundering allegations against Samuel Wise. Well, to me, the issue Samuel Wise get for explain to me better. That's because he not the victim. Because anything happen, you not the victim. Get for explain to the public. You know, we talk to the public. Just really talk for them first. Which you go Fendi, which you go do the investigation go because they ought to call subterfuge journalism, they ought to call espionage journalism. Maybe one practice like Anas, Ghana, they do but they do the way that very, very, they didn't at the scene. Say the scene because remember 2015 we exposed 27 judges inside Ghana where you get all evidence. Be part of the story. Present the story. So that summarized behind for being part of the story, we video
But the issue with this, because according to them, they say they try to investigate, that particular issue of money doubling. But from what we see, when you investigate, because myself done the radio station, I don't work for international media or organization. When you investigate something, let's say you did part of farm, you face the show. That can happen for give confidence to the one that we investigate. But we foresee the other one them as well, where now them you try for prosecute their own face. But if now your own face no and their own voice with the then something different they about to happen in that case there. Because when you investigate for prosecute. You know the investigate for teach people them waiting for how for make them things then they.
No, when investigation in fact, which me know is forget your sophisticated materials because a lot of things they need to use to investigate. They go they part of the scene, but you get material, they don't gadget, they don't set they go to go subterfuge, they go to go espionage. Then thing and they did but they be part of her. So if you don't think that you know more we see at the scene, now like I say, he gets explain give me whose type of investigation where he go do. At the end of the day, 90 people and projects I the thing they happen according to so you go for explain give the public. You can just give you a scenario of Anas, I investigate issues. With the CC, they come up with the issues in the form of espionage and subterfuge journalism. In then they go video. In any video the people learn, in any count the message, any count the issues. And it counts everything you can explain them, waiting you get as evidence. But if you clean change, so we all brother in Samuel, you get for explaining which type of way you want to do because now a big medium is look for. That medium they for don't gadget them, we be say you want to do this, they're able to expose the bad thing that happen on money laundering. They get a comprehensive investigation, but that thing change. They are in the final scene, and even suspect station not to investigation proper. Maybe you go do other things elsewhere. So we get to explain to the public. We explain to the public from then we analyze that. We see whether waiting talk now true or not. So now so go for take on from that level levels.
Okay. So if we reach to that point, I want to tell you plenty thank you. I want for tell you say we appreciate your time, and interestingly, from waiting at the sea, the one the way they watch you say they appreciate the kind colors we want for them today. The colors not sour is sweet, and like I said, I leave colors now you give them this morning. So thank you very much.
So finally, Lord just say Sierra Leone, we want peace, want unity, want let this country go before. So we pray leadership, they able reach the don't continue to say they call for dialogue. They see the President Bill, they call for dialogue. Other side, they call for say electoral reform. So they play that the time for preach, maybe right thing. For dialogue, the dialogue with me and you, look out the truth about waiting this camp. So we pray that many dialogue all what. Tell all the listeners thank you. Once more, me na Tanko for African newspaper. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanko, and God bless you. Get yourself a very good day. All right, the name of Tanko from Africa 24 newspaper. We joined me in the program this morning. Well, and we actually end the program now. So this morning, I want to tell the producer for this program, thank you very much. We're Elias Abba, and we also we as well to tell you thank you. You will watch the program. You will like and subscribe. We appreciate you so much. My name is Mbepie, the Freedom Fighter. They see you again on net. But please, before we go on, for still remind you, say Monday we know the car with your program. And we take a break. Young producer say we they go on vacation. We they go get family life together. And after which we will come back from Monday from Monday to Monday, we know we come. Now actually, let's be sure. Monday to Monday from the 14th, yes. Let me be sure. Yes, from the 14th to the 21st, we know they come up with a program. So I want to tell you thank you and appreciate you so much. If you not subscribe, please consider for do so. And one for tell you say October, we for each 100,000 as per YouTube. Follow we able to get with silver medal, yeah. So until then, one for tell you plenty thank you. God bless your country, Sierra Leone, where we call we are. Bye bye. Say bye bye now. People didn't say how to tell bye bye. Bye. Bye bye. Yes. Bye bye. Okay, 5. Check. Can I give me? Okay. No problem. Okay, until then we'll meet again. We love you so much. Young police say love you so much, ain't it? Okay. Alright, bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Goodbye. Yes.
Another morning again inside we had. Plenty things then they happen. I wonder how sneeze again what go here today. But this be small country we had. Anyway, before I go to the wahala now we had, let's just go to my kitchen and check my colors.
Yes, colors. Some man really like for eat in the morning. Some people say them just like when they eat don't sleep. Other people say na the cow they like, especially when they cook the soup or plasas where they like pass all. So now that make we dey bring to you this program where we call colors, as we dey look at different